Hello everyone, it's Samir here, and today we will look at an important concept that is applicable in variety of problems related to application of derivatives as well as application of integrals. Okay, so this is regarding how to draw the graph of y equal to mod fx when y equal to fx is given. And we are not going to learn how just to draw it. In most of the cases, you should be able to see it mentally. Okay, your mind should be able to see it. In most of the cases, practically you should not require to draw it. Just in your mind, you draw it and solve the problem. So we'll just see what is the concept involved here. So first we draw a normal graph of some general y equal to fx. Suppose this is your y equal to fx. Now for drawing y equal to mod fx, we should also know the behavior of y equal to minus fx. So once you know y equal to fx, now y equal to minus fx will come when you multiply each of the term of fx with minus 1. So if you multiply, say, a particular value of x, which is giving you a particular value of fx with minus 1, okay, so you are going to get the mirror image of that point on x-axis. Similarly, if the point is below x-axis, if you multiply it with minus 1, you are going to get the mirror image of the point on x-axis. Okay, so similarly, the mirror image of each of the point will come on x-axis when you multiply it with minus 1. Okay, so the whole graph of y equal to minus fx will be drawn like this. It will be the mirror image of the original graph on x-axis. Now we come to y equal to mod fx. Now y equal to mod fx, it is defined as fx when fx is greater than equal to 0 and minus fx when fx is less than equal to 0. Now when is fx greater than 0? Fx is greater than 0 above x-axis. Okay, so above x-axis we should retain the graph. Okay, like this one. Okay, above x-axis we should retain the graph, and below x-axis we take the mirror image of the graph. The portion of fx above x-axis is retained. The portion of fx below x-axis, its mirror image is taken on x-axis. Okay, and then the portion below x-axis is removed. So what you get is the graph of y equal to mod fx. Okay, so we'll see certain examples. Suppose we have to draw the graph of mod fx of y equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. So this is your x square minus 5x plus 6 graph with roots at 2 and 3. Now, if you have to draw the graph of y equal to mod fx, we just flip the portion of the graph below to above x-axis and we get mod fx. We'll see a couple of more examples. See, the graph of y equal to 3 minus x comes like this. Now, to draw the graph of mod of 3 minus x, we just take the portion below x-axis and flip it above x-axis and we get the graph of y equal to mod 3 minus x. Now we will see a cubic. For the graph of y equal to x plus 1, x minus 2 into x minus 2, its root will be minus 1, 1 and 2. So its graph should come something like this. Okay, now to draw the graph of its mod, we will again do the same thing. We just take the portions below x-axis and flip them on x-axis. Okay, so the rule that we saw which works is that for drawing the graph of y equal to mod fx, you have to take the image of portion of graph below x-axis on x-axis and delete the portion below x-axis. Okay, or you can remember it something like that, you know, the portion which is below x-axis, just flip it above x-axis and delete the portion below it. Okay, we will see some examples. Now, how we will draw the graph of y equal to mod log x. So we take the graph of y equal to log x and you have to draw the mirror image of portion below x-axis on x-axis. So it would come something like this. Okay, so it comes something like this, and then what you do is you erase the portion below x-axis of the graph. Okay, so you erase the portion below it. So this is the rough graph of mod log x that you are going to get. You can draw it more smoothly. Okay. Now we will see another example. Now this is the graph of y equal to sine x. Now if we have to draw the graph of y equal to mod sine x, we will take the image of portion of graph below x-axis on x-axis. Something like this. Hope it comes smoothly like this and like this. Okay. And then what we do is we delete the portion of graph below x-axis. Okay. So what you are essentially doing is you are flipping the portion below x-axis, okay, on x-axis and deleting the portion below x-axis to get the graph of mod fx. In this case, mod sine x. Okay. So in most cases, I would expect that with practice, you would be able to do this mentally. Okay. We'll see one more last example how to do this. Now we take a graph of normal quadratic. Okay, y equal to x square minus 4x plus 3 with its roots at 1 and 3. Okay, so now here we have the graph and as we saw in the video, just the portion below it, we take its image on x-axis above it, something like this, and then we delete the portion below it. That's all. Okay. Now this gives you a lot of information where fx or mod fx is going to have sharp points where it will not be differentiable. In certain cases, how to draw its graph when area of some portion is needed, and in some other cases it might give you conditions of tangency or conditions of normal and number of roots of intersection of certain graphs. Okay, so for more problems and more theoretical insights as well as unique insights that are used in advanced problem solving, keep watching further videos. See you with the next video.